Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. This is your general angel reading for the week of March 14th through 20th of 2022. So the 20th is, of course, the first day of spring. Woohoo! Joy! and so that means we here where I live, we can look forward to some puddles to play in. And we used to do a thing, I guess I've done it recently too, thing that we called puddle jumping. Involves a vehicle and a big puddle. And now I, myself, have never been the kind of person who would, use it to splash the pedestrian, but I've seen that done. I personally don't really find that amusing, like in a way, but I guess I put myself in the position of the person getting splashed more than the splasher. And so, in a video where it happened maybe a long time ago, I can let myself chuckle at it, but not if I'm seeing it in real time. That's not cool at all. But anyway, okay, that's just a side note. Spring, that's all I was talking about. Okay, so let's see what your angels are telling you about for this week. Okay, here you go again. All right, I'm going to get to that. We've been talking about that before, but so use crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael is telling you to be very clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So whatever it is that within your life, you want to change it up. You want it to be better. You want it to be more what's in line with you and your vibration. Focus upon that. That is what will bring it into your reality. Make sure you're thinking through all the details of that. So I am going to use as an example a new job. Make sure that you are in your current job, that you're really appreciative of the people with whom you get along great. The people who compliment you, I mean who you work together well. I don't mean that they're giving you compliments. I mean that the two of you work well together, and between you get everything done, right? That's what I mean. And so you're appreciating your coworkers. Maybe you work in a building that is fabulous. The air is clear and, all that stuff. Lots of windows. So that's what you will really appreciate. The parts that you don't appreciate about your current situation, you're going to put zero focus upon. And those are the things you want to change. So for example, if you want to have a larger salary, then you're going to really focus upon that larger amount of money. Whatever it, whether you think of it as an hourly rate or whether you think of it at the end of your month, how much money you've brought in, all that stuff, whatever it is, that's what you will focus upon. If you're not enjoying some aspect of the actual tasks that you do, well, then you'll focus upon how you want to feel about the tasks you will do. Not necessarily what the tasks are, but how you'll feel about them, how you'll enjoy that, checking off things on your list of things to do today, how satisfying that is, how good you feel at the end of your day because you've made a difference. When you're leaving at the end of the day, that you're smiling and saying, "Good night, everybody, see you tomorrow. Have a great night," all that stuff. And that's how you choose your focus. That's how you keep the good stuff that you've already got and create the good stuff that you feel you don't have yet. Okay. All right. Okay. And so this feels kind of like, so the frog, it represents purification, clearing out the clutter. So often this is talking about your physical space, right? Like cleaning out the piles of stuff that you've got accumulated and, getting the dust out of the corners, spring cleaning, basically. This is talking about whatever you are manifesting. This is talking about exactly how I just described, how you focus on the good stuff and put zero focus on the stuff you don't want. The stuff you don't want is the clutter. Yeah. So clear that out of your mind. Like it's like you've got a rerun going in your mind about like, oh, that stupid thing, it just this and it just that, and it's a complaint line kind of, right? Going on repeat. And you need to clear that. You need to stop doing that. Cut cords with it, whatever you have to do. When you catch yourself doing that, just banish it. Just banish it. Even if you're getting some kind of satisfaction from being right, banish it. That's not part of your equation. It will not help you. Right? So clear that stuff out. Purify yourself in that way. Go for walks. They're saying go for walks in fresh air, and that'll help you keep that out. Like make sure that you are not doing that kind of thing while you're walking. Make it a very pleasurable activity. All right. Do you get that? Yeah, okay, they said just keep going. So, okay, that's what we'll do. All right. So notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. This is your clairsentience. This is how you are receiving your messages from your guides. And it definitely is answers that you've either been looking for or that your angels are trying to provide you with that before you have need to go look for it, right? So it's kind of like the same lines, clearing out the clutter so that the messages can come through. It's being aware enough to notice the signs. Look around you. Like, let's go back to our example at the beginning about finding a new job. Make sure you're actually looking at the job ads. Make sure that when you're out and about, that you're noticing places that have want posters in the window. Right? Like there's different ways. Make sure that when you're talking to people that you're noticing what they're saying. Maybe you're even asking them, do you know of anybody who's hiring in this type of a role? Right? So being aware in that way is going to really help you. Now, not just for, like, that's just an example, right? It could be a different topic for you. You will take that as it resonates. Okay? But definitely using your senses to receive your messages from your guides. And so, you know, they're talking about the feeling sense here, but there's your vision, there's your hearing, and there's knowing as well. And so use all four of those senses. Okay. Your creativity is at a peak. That's beautiful. So yeah, your juices are flowing, like you got lots going on and you're happily occupied. For some of you, this might mean that you are having growth in your family, whether it's you having a baby or whether it's, you know, new members coming into the family, joining, or somebody close to you having a baby, something like that. So absolutely congratulations in that case. It's also, though, your ideas and your creativity, the things you're doing new, the way you're changing your thought patterns, like that is really amazing. How you're kind of getting out of a rut, a way that you've been thinking for a long time. You're getting out of that, and it's a very positive thing. So beautiful. Keep doing it. Keep doing that. You're absolutely on the right track with all that. Now, the reason I used getting a new job as the example throughout this reading is because here, yet again, like you've had this several readings, maybe in a row, maybe skipping every now and then, but A lot of times this comes up for you, career transition. So for some of you, this will be, you'll stay with the same company, but maybe you'll move to a different desk or a different role or get a promotion or something like that, right? For some of you, it's truly a different career. Like it's not even the same topic that you're on right now. Perhaps now you're a childcare worker and you might go to something in payroll. I don't know, right? Like it could be something completely different than what you're currently doing. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Reinvent yourself if you want to do that. But this career transition has come up for you so much that it just feels like maybe you're shying away from it. You want it, but at the same time you're hesitant for some reason. Whatever that reason is, make sure that it's what you want. You know, like there's loyalty to your current company, and that is very admirable. But if you're truly looking and wanting something more suited to you, because you change, you know, over the time that you've been in your job, your current job, you've changed, you've evolved, you've grown. And so the job is not likely to have changed too much. So you need to grow into this beautiful new position, this transition, right? So let yourself do that. It's like there's like something stopping you. There's a fear, or you know, maybe the fear of change, which we all have, or maybe it's like, oh my God, what if it's worse in the next place or whatever. So that's where these crystal clear intentions come in, right? And so your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. It is a blessed career change. It's to your benefit. It's beautiful and it'll feel good. And your angels are really encouraging you to keep your eyes peeled. Notice what's being brought to you. Notice what's around. And as you start to notice more of it will come available to you. Okay. Use your gratitude as well. So the more you can keep your general personal energy in a feeling of gratitude, the more will come to you that is something that you would be grateful for. It's a vibrational thing. So gratitude and appreciation have very high vibration levels. Joy is usually considered the top. I know other people say different things, but they're all close to the same idea. So I usually use the word joy. But so that's pretty much the pinnacle of the vibrational scale, right? But gratitude and appreciation are very high up there as well. And so the higher you keep your vibration, the more that comes to you that's on a same vibratory level. And these are the things that will create that, more of that within you. Okay, all right. What a great reading for you. Okay, so we have the daily guidance cards, and we'll ask for one last bit of advice from your guardian angels, which will come in a minute, I guess. They're choosing just the right card. There it is. Okay. Yeah, innocence. So whatever it is that's going on that you're trying to manifest new. So, you know, it appears that for many of you it's a career transition. Keep in mind that everyone involved is truly innocent. It's, you know, they are just who they are. They are just in the growth period that they're at, as are you. And so if maybe there's one or two people in your world, in your life, who, you know, you're unable to appreciate, or they are unable to appreciate you, that's okay. That's just where they're at right now. So the two of you don't resonate together. Perfect. Nobody's done anything wrong. I know that's a kind of a hard one to wrap your brain around, right? It's just everybody's just where they're at. And maybe their actions really had, when they did them, they didn't think about you at all, right? Doesn't mean that you're not deserving of being thought of. It just means that they didn't. And so what they did was not in any way aimed at you. It's everything that they're going through. And so allow them to be innocent. Allow yourself to not judge them. If somebody's judging you, just go, okay, that's where they're at. It's all good. Everyone is innocent in truth. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you, and I love you, and I'll see you next week.